what's going on?
Oh, it's recording. Oh, we're on. Oh my God, we're on. Jagman here.
With 3KW IceCold and this is our
3KW noob.
3KW IceCold here with our Mass Effect 2 preview. For starters, I'm gonna well, for starters, we're gonna talk about the story. The story starts off.
Story have here.
Well, for starters, you start off and basically Shepard dies. And somehow he gets. Well, we're not going to go into that because it's spoiler related and you guys don't want to really know. So basically, you join up with a group called Cerberus, and they're a pro-human group, and they send you off to form a team, mercenaries, whoever you need to go out, and it's basically a suicide mission from what we've learned. And you're searching for the collectors. The collectors are an alien race of bugs, insects, and they like to collect people. And
It kind of reminds me of the movie Starship Troopers.
yeah, well, no, I don't know, but they're collecting people and wiping out entire human colonies, any colonies, and they don't kill them, they just collect them, and we don't really know where they go. It's a mystery, and that's part of the story. And also, you get a brand new ship. It's called the Normandy SR2, because at the beginning of the game, when you die, the Normandy is destroyed, basically. And the new one is basically humongous. You have actually your own quarters, and you have a humongous fish tank like on MTV Cribs. And talk about gameplay a little bit. They've improved the combat system. Talk about that.
And the graphics really good. They look to be much better, and the combat system looks to be good with more weapons, such as like 19 weapons when there was much less on the first game. There was only 4 weapon classes on the prior game to this one, so that looks to be really interesting to see how many weapons you can use and such.
Yeah, that is very interesting. Also, they've implemented a new ammo system. If you remember in the first game, you had infinite ammo basically, and it was recharged. It just would recharge if you overheated it. And now they've also included heavy weapons and regenerative health, basically like Halo. And also, one of the really cool things is if you have a heavy weapon, maybe a shotgun or something, you can shoot off like a Geth's legs, and it'll crawl and still try to kill you. So basically, it just shows you that the body can be, like arms can be lost, stuff like that on enemies. And another thing, if you remember on the first game, you had space exploration. They've expanded that tremendously from what they've said. You could a lot more planets, and you can do more on planets when you go to them. And for planet exploration, they've also got a new vehicle. A lot of people complained about the Mako, and supposedly it's a lot better. Whatever kind of vehicle it is, they haven't told us what it is. Also, everybody knows about you should transfer save files. It's a big deal. I mean, basically, when you go into the game,
Your old character that you had in the first game.
yes, and people in your world will remember you, and if you killed Rex or whatnot, he'll be gone in your character's world. So everybody's is different, and I'm gonna keep mine. You should keep yours. Also, they've improved the AI, so enemies should be tougher and smarter. And let's see, dialogue system has been improved somewhat, and you can interrupt the conversation at certain points, maybe just to go ahead and kill the guy or some things like that. If you've seen in the trailers, they've shown that. And I want to go back to the graphics a little bit, what Jagman talked about earlier. The graphics have improved a lot, and it's all the characters look a lot smoother, and there isn't as many problems with screen tears. If you remember from the first game, that was a big problem. And the graphics look tremendous. It's probably the best looking game we have to compete with Uncharted 2, which I'm not sure it's there yet. It is astonishing. I mean, it looks really good. Hopefully you play in HD. Hopefully you play in HD, and you should like it a lot. And a lot of people are going to say that Uncharted 2 still rocks this, but I think it's pretty good and can compete with it.
Shout out to General for that one.
Yeah, General G. Go check him out at Ultimate General on YouTube. Also, you can see most of the characters are back. The more important characters, Garrus is back. I'm not really sure. I think Tally's back.
We got a really, really good cast of voice actors in this game also. Who's on there again?
Keith David, Martin Sheen, a lot of famous people.
Seth Green's on there.
Yeah, he reprises his role as Joker. And another thing I want to talk about is basically, I'm not sure yet, but there is a Geth. Well, now there's a Geth he's supposed to be smarter. I think his name's Legion, I'm not really sure. But he might join your party at some point, which is pretty exciting to have a Geth. And he actually he's like obsessed with Shepard. He has incorporated a piece of Shepard's armor into his own appearance, and that'd be pretty cool to find out what happens with that. So, thanks for watching, and you can check out the rest of this gameplay footage we have on in the background. So remember to subscribe. Say goodbye, Jagman.
Subscribe, yeah,